Yes, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to, of course, the Grizzly Talk podcast with your host, Kennedy Patterson. We are live here from Swanky Studios, streaming on our heart, Pandora, iTunes, Spotify. Of course, you name it, every audio platform. We are live from Swanky Studios. Welcome back to another exciting Grizzly Talk podcast with your host, Kennedy Patterson. I know it's been a couple days since I've been doing the podcast. I know you guys been loving our Instagram lately. Of course, over 1,700 followers and going strong for Grizzly, for our GGC Grizzly community. And it's a beautiful, beautiful day/evening. Of course, I'm doing kind of a pre-recorded for tonight's session, and then it's going to carry over to tomorrow, which will be Friday. But there's a reason for it, because I actually do got some things to talk about here for the Grizzly Talk podcast for sure. So hopefully you guys are ready. Hopefully you guys possibly have a snack and you're listening to us on your audio platform. Maybe you're on your way to class on a beautiful Friday. So this week has been very interesting. This week, starting off my whole week was very fantastic. Of course, I had to go to campus on Monday to pick up some books and some access codes. We all know about the access codes that we need, for sure. We know about it. And then, you know, as I was going on campus, and I did a post about it on our Instagram at Grizzly_talk, but, you know, they've been doing this every single day this week, and it's really, I honestly think it's very interesting that they're doing something like this, because, you know, it's a growth for GGC, and they're really becoming more interactive with the students out there. I know things are different. You know, this semester is different. And what I'm talking about is the student involvement in SGA giving out 3 free masks and chicken biscuits. And they did this every single day in front of the Student Center Plaza at 10 a.m. to noon. So it shows the dedication that, you know, they're willing to do pretty much everything to make sure that students are coming back to a fun environment, even though things are different. I've been on campus twice this week, and it's sad. You know, it's really sad not to see a lot of students on campus as much as we're prone to and we're used to due to COVID-19. So it really shows that they care and they really giving back to the community. You know, kudos again for student involvement and SGA for doing this, because, you know, it's very, very, very interesting that they're really giving back to the community. And you guys know how I do it. I always believe in the community. Always giving back to the community is one of my favorite things. And I'm glad to see that GGC did something like this for sure. And I'm stoked. I'm happy about it. You know, I can't, you know, there's not too much I can say on that. I'm just really, really, really happy about it. Now, going over to Twitter, of course, GGC Counseling and, K.L.P, I'll abbreviate for you guys just a little bit, just to make it easier for y'all. K.L.P did something on Twitter. We're dealing with the stress of the pandemic differently. Some may feel depressed and hopeless. If you need someone to talk to, GGC K.L.P is here to help. Learn more at K.L.P. Of course, you guys can go to the website at www.ggc.edu/counseling. Again, that's www.ggc.edu/counseling. Of course, you know, you have your K.L.P team. They're always there, happy to help. Honestly, yes. You know, it's a very stressful time. So again, if you're getting into the new fall semester and you're dealing with a little bit of stress, please go see K.L.P, go see the counseling services, because they're there to help you. It's free. You don't pay anything just to visit one of the counselors and have a session. It is free. So really recommend you guys go out there and do your thing, and you know, go out and see a counselor if you need it. Of course, today, by saying it, by the time you're probably hearing the podcast, it'll be yesterday. But today, Ginger celebrates 10th birthday. Of course, head over to GGC Ginger on Instagram and wish her a very happy birthday. And we'll see you in. And if you see her in person, ask for a special Ginger sticker. So, of course, that is our one of our service dogs for GGC PD. Ginger is celebrating her 10th birthday. I mean, 10 years. That's a decade she's been around. So it really is cool to say. And I really like it when departments really express out with their love in animals. Now, honestly, GGCPD, they love Ginger for sure. We all know about Ginger. Back when I was in an RA, we all knew about Ginger. So it goes a long way. So please be sure to send GGCPD maybe a direct message on Instagram wishing Ginger a happy birthday. If you missed it for today, wish her a happy belated birthday, because that can go a long way. And of course, it's just going to go a really long way for GGCPD. And, happy birthday to Ginger for sure. Moving on to our news announcements here on the Grizzly Talk podcast. Of course, GGC presents the Greenlight Activities Board. Of course, they are back in action. They uploaded and they posted on their Instagram of a full-on fall schedule of what they got going on for the next couple of days. So I'm just going to read them out loud here on the podcast so that way you guys don't miss anything coming up from GGC Greenlight. Of course, they have QR codes at the bottom. Of course, from the 17th through the 20th, they had the Grizzly days. Now, today is the 20th, and by the time you're hearing it, it's probably going to be August 21st. So it's going to be too late for that one. But the Grizzly days, they did that. Of course, welcome back with SGA and Greenlight, of course. Now, also continue on for the drop-in spotlight. Of course, they have the drop-in spotlight August 27th, Thursday, on the second floor lounge student center. That's 12 to 2. And they're also doing another spotlight on September 15th. That is also a Tuesday on the second floor lounge, student center, 12 to 2. I'm pretty sure they're doing a lot of things to prevent and to really practice social distancing. So I'm pretty sure they're going to do that with those two events. And then the next event, y'all, get this, the Jam in Java, September 29th, Tuesday, live on Instagram from 5 to 7. So again, completely different. They're taking, and I talked about this and as I look at my producers here, I talked about this on our live stream we did a couple days ago when you guys was riding along with me. This is an example that an RSO is taking what they have and they're really articulating a little bit, and they're really going out and they're doing things a little bit different, and they're using their resources. Now, the Jam in Java is normally an event that people will show up to and they really participate. Now they're doing it for this year live on Instagram. So many ways you can do it social media way, and they're doing it virtual. And again, that's what I've been telling a lot of RSOs around. You got lemons, make lemonade with it. So if you've got your technology, put that to work. So that's something that they're doing. Of course, movie on the lawn, Bad Boys for Life, October 14th. I got a little excited there. I'm sorry. October 14th, Wednesday at the GGC lawn from 8 to 10. Of course, I'm pretty sure they're going to still practice that social distancing. That is an event I really would recommend going out to go see. I did see Bad Boys for Life. But that is a very funny, very, very funny movie. Really goes out with the trilogy. So they're going to be doing that October 14th. Stay tuned for more of that. Game night's going to be October 15th, virtual via Zoom. So that's very interesting. I'm very interested to see how they're going to do that with Zoom. Live yoga, live on Instagram, November 11th, which will be a Wednesday, and Grizzly Film Fest. Of course, Grizzly Film Fest will be November 12th, Thursday, virtual, platform to be determined 7 to 9. So that's very interesting. I do want to know about this film fest. I wonder, are students making films? Because again, at K.L.P. Entertainment, we made 2 movies this year. So hopefully I'm excited for that one. I'm waiting to see what that's going to be later on within this semester. And next off, of course, this goes out to our little spotlight here on our podcast show for sure. Now, this is something that is very, very new. This is a Instagram account that they are forming up really well. It's called the G University Official. Now, again, it is, when in their description is the daily student news, student organized and funded, and have what's the move, time to turn GGC up, DM us for a future. So this is very new. This is a very new RSO that we've followed, and they got some good things going on for them for G University Official. So for the president of this, I would love to have you on the podcast if you're listening. Whoever is the president of G University official, let us know. Direct message us on our Instagram at Grizzly_talk. For that way you guys can get booming out there. And let's plan something for sure to have you on the show, because I would love to have you guys on the show. I like RSOs, particularly new RSOs to come on the show and to really express their ideas for GGC. Again, I think it's a wonderful move. I like it, and I like a lot of RSOs coming out, and it's a fairly new RSO. They have 574 followers right now, so they're on a good track to almost 1,000. They're halfway there. So follow them right now. It's G University Official, all one word. So that way you guys can follow them for sure. Next news announcement is it is a happy Friday, but of course it is hashtag Go Grizzlies Friday. Of course, I've been following through with GGC Athletics. They were doing a lot of things with this promotion. They're starting a new tradition. And I do mean a very, very new tradition. I never noticed this before until this semester. Now, what this is you rock a green and gray Grizzly gear. You post it on Instagram. Of course, you take a nice little selfie with it. You post it and you do the hashtag Go Grizzlies Friday. So that way they start the tradition of every Friday having new posts. Now, I don't know if they're going to post it on their Instagram. I think they should. Dr. Wilson, if you're listening to our podcast, I think you should repost students who participate in hashtag Go Grizzlies Friday. So that way they can get their Instagram, get their name out there. But it's very exciting that they're doing something like that. Very, very, very new. And of course, we might even think about reposting. So if you do a hashtag Go Grizzlies Friday, I will personally upload your photo to our Instagram account at Grizzly_talk. So that way you can have that GGC spirit. And of course, in collaboration with GGC Athletics. So again, if you partake and hashtag Go Grizzlies Friday, I'm going to check about each hour tomorrow. Well, speaking, if you're listening to the podcast today, it's Friday. But if you partake in hashtag Go Grizzlies Friday, then I will do a repost on our Instagram, part of Grizzly Photography and GGC Athletics, so that way you can show your Grizzly spirit. So that's my promise to the GGC community. So I really recommend you guys doing it and doing hashtag Go Grizzlies Friday. It's a very new tradition, and I think every RSO should partake in this hashtag Go Grizzlies Friday. So I am looking forward to that. And if you want to be posted on our Instagram, get this, over 1,700 followers on our Instagram. So you can go out there and your post will be viral, so please partake in that, because it's very, very exciting for sure. So that's going to wrap it up for the Grizzly Talk podcast. Of course, a Thursday/Friday episode. I really hope everyone have a fantastic weekend. Thank you so much for everyone who's been following us thus far with the Grizzly Talk podcast, whether we branched out to Grizzly Photography, GGC presents the Green Room, and Green Scenes, and of course, our media label here at K.L.P. Entertainment being more recognized with Google. And of course, you guys can see that post. Of course, K.L.P. Entertainment was recognized for Google. So if you just type in K.L.P. Entertainment, we come up, and that's just very exciting. I know it's small, but it's very exciting because it's something new, and we're becoming more out there, and it's opening up so many doors for us, particularly here at K.L.P. Entertainment and also the Grizzly Talk podcast. So hopefully you guys stay tuned with that. It's just very amazing, honestly. I'm looking at my producers right now, and it's mind-blowing that Google recognized us for sure. So that's going to wrap it up. Hopefully, again, you guys have a safe, fantastic weekend. Drink water every 15 minutes. Please be sure to have your mask if you're in public spaces. That's all I have to say on that. Please make sure you're wearing a mask if you're out in public. Drink water every 15 minutes and stay home when you can. If you have the opportunity to stay home, I really recommend stay home. So, again, stay safe and go Grizzlies.
Thanks for listening.